Hey, what's up guys, Mr. Games are here, back at it again with another video, and I got a bit of a funny story to tell you guys. You see, tomorrow is July 17th, meaning that the new Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword HD and the new Joy-Cons release, and I'll be honest, I didn't get them pre-ordered, not because I really wasn't interested in them, but more or less just because those things sold out pretty quickly. The Joy-Cons, I didn't really worry about pre-ordering a game, I figured it would be in stock anyways, so... yeah, but I knew I was going to go ahead and make a video of me unboxing them, so I figured I could just wait until they come out, and I could just unbox, and make a whole video of me going out and purchasing them. It worked for me the last 2 times I tried doing that, so I figured the 3rd time would work fine. Besides, it's not a worst case scenario if I can't get it, so... yeah, long story short, I didn't pre-order any of them. I was just going to wait for them to release, but then something strange happened. So I was on the Best Buy website, and I was more or less just looking to see, what one of my order statuses, something you may or may not know. But anyways, as I was on there, I decided to just take a look at the Joy-Cons, and apparently they just went live, because right now it is 11:56 p.m., and so I added the game and Joy-Cons to my cart, and apparently it went through. Let me show you real quick. As you can see, I have both the Joy-Cons and the actual game itself ordered for pickup tomorrow, so yeah, I honestly didn't expect them to go live earlier than I thought. I figured I would have to go out and try and get them as soon as possible, but hey, you know what, I'll take it. It's an easy purchase. It's nothing I have to really worry about too much trying to get a pair of Joy-Cons, even though I already have a pair that works perfectly fine, but those things look pretty cool, so yeah. Unfortunately, I was not able to secure the Zelda and Loftwing amiibo, but honestly, I don't blame Website or any of the other websites carrying it, more or less just because... But yeah, thankfully though, there are supposed to be at least a few of the Zelda and Loftwing amiibo in stock tomorrow. Just overall in some stores, but clearly it's not available at Best Buy, so I can't order it now, but who knows, maybe tomorrow I'll have to go on some amiibo hunting in exchange for being able to go ahead and get these 2 things relatively easily, so fingers crossed I'll get it. If I don't, I'll just wait till it goes back to normal stock. It'll probably be similar to the Link's Awakening Link amiibo, which ended up not really being as rare as I thought it would be, but yeah, that's beside the point. I'm tired. I'm gonna go to bed. See you tomorrow. And welcome back. It is currently the next day, and I am currently on my way to Best Buy to go ahead and pick up these Joy-Cons and the game itself. Now, it doesn't seem like pre-orders ever went up for the amiibo, so I devised a plan to at least see if I can get it. Again, like I mentioned last time, I'm not actually gonna take it too seriously, but I would like to get it now rather than having to wait. So the plan is A, go check Best Buy and see if they have it in stock. Probably not, but if they do, that'd be great. And then if that doesn't work, the plan is to go to GameStop and see if they have it there. So yeah, though on the plus side, I am getting to Best Buy a bit early. It opens at 10. It's currently 9:40, but fingers crossed that they might actually have the amiibo in stock and I can snag up the one of what, 3 they're probably gonna have. So yeah, I'll see you guys there. Now let's see, do they have it? Alright, so Best Buy in the end did not have the amiibo, but at least they have the game and Joy-Cons now. They apparently had a lot of them in stock, so I probably would have been able to snag them, but hey, I have it now. That's all that matters. Now I guess I'll just go off to GameStop and just see if they have the amiibo. They probably won't, but fingers crossed they do. I feel like this is just kind of a curse at this point, so yeah. God, it's not really that hot out, but the UVs are killing me right now. Ugh. Another mile to go. You know what, since GameStop doesn't open for a good while, I think I'll just go ahead and hang around Target. They probably won't have the amiibo there from what I'm seeing, but it's a big place to walk around, and besides, I am really hungry, so any food would work good for me. And we're here. Let's get in. All right, for the fun of it, let's see if they actually have this amiibo. They won't, but let's just see. And they don't have it. Unexpected. You know, I was seeing a lot online that people were having a ton of issues trying to get the Zelda and Lost Wing amiibo, and I've had a bad experience at that GameStop where for some reason they didn't get in a single Monster Hunter Stories amiibo, and from what I've heard, they were also really bad about the Banjo, Terry, and Violet amiibo, so I honestly didn't have a lot of faith in them. So I've just decided I'll go home for now and then order the amiibo at another date. So yeah, guess I'm only opening up 2 things for this video, but that's fine. I'm ready to go home. I'll see you guys there. Ooh. Welcome back. So yeah, as you saw, I chose to go ahead and not get the Zelda and Loftwing amiibo yet, more or less just because it is not in stock anywhere. Like, legitimately nowhere from what I'm seeing from people online. But that's fine by me. I'm glad to have the game and the Joy-Cons that go along with it. And so, without further ado, why don't we just go ahead and get to the unboxing. Alright, let's get started with opening up actually the least interesting thing between these two, which is the actual game itself. Now, I am pretty certain a lot of people are aware of the controversy surrounding this game, the idea that Nintendo's charging $60 for a game with more minor changes overall rather than anything too drastic, and, you know, I can understand where people are coming from, but in the end, it's still something I wanted, and on top of that, I saw, like, after the announcement of the game, apparently, for some reason, the original Skyward Sword just skyrocketed in price, so paying $15 extra to go ahead and be able to play the game portably, it was a no-brainer for me at least, but yeah. Now, getting into the actual game itself, of course, you can probably see the back of the game. The big thing is the new motion, like the new button controls, and on top of that, some of the other quality of life improvements. And then here's the front, as you can see, Girahim and Fi and Link. Now, getting into the actual game itself, here it is, and here's the background. Honestly, I'm kind of wishing they probably went a little more wild with the background, but hey, it looks good anyways. So, getting the game out, however, here's what the cartridge looks like, which looks like pretty much every Legend of Zelda game out there where it's just a logo, but hey, you know what, that makes sense, keeping things uniform. But anyways, before we move on to the actual Joy-Cons themselves, let's see how this cartridge tastes. Let's make sure it's a real one. Yeah. Yep, can confirm this is a real game. Now, let's go ahead and get past this because really there isn't anything else too interesting to show off besides maybe the spine. It says the phrase Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword HD, which it is, so Nintendo didn't screw that up. But more importantly, let's get to the actual thing I was most excited about, which is the actual Joy-Cons. Now, oddly enough, I am very surprised that Nintendo themselves haven't produced that many Joy-Con variants, or at least special edition Joy-Cons. Like, sure, they've released different colored versions of Joy-Cons, like, you know, they've released, like, you know, the neon purple, like pink and green. They've released the, you know, orange and purple, but for some reason they haven't really done any like character specific ones, which seems like a bit of a missed opportunity to me. But yeah, finally glad they've gotten around to at least Legend of Zelda, because these Joy-Cons do look really sick. So yeah, let's just get right into it. Now, I think as you can see, there are the Joy-Cons themselves. And let's get out the, hold on, Joy-Con straps. They're both uniform designs, probably because they serve as both the left and the right one. So yeah, in fact, I'll just go ahead and take out one of these for now and just show off. But yeah, as you can see, it's a, what's it called? white colored one, along with, actually this is pretty cool, the new strap color design. Because, hold on, let me grab the original one real quick. As you can probably tell, the original one is just pure black to match the actual thing itself. But this one, they at least went more wild with the color of the strap. So, honestly, that's a pretty neat little detail. Not going to change the fact I'm not going to use these, but that's beside the point. Yeah. Alright, and let's just get on to the Joy-Cons. As you can probably tell, here they are. I'll take out the left one first, which is this. That's actually really cool looking. It's like a nice deep blue design with nice little prints on it, but yeah. And then let's move on to the other one, which will be the right Joy-Con. And it's also a nice purple design, but like with nice designs on it. But yeah, they feel pretty good. They have, like, they look really sick. They're not too overbearing, which is probably the good thing. They don't look like they're about to, you know, be a little too much, if you will. Like if these were like hot fuchsia pink and then like chartreuse, I don't know. If you were to do a combination like that, I feel like that could be a little weird. That's kind of the reason why I didn't get the purple or the pink and green ones yet, but that's beside the point. Here they are, and yeah, I'll go ahead and put on the straps just for the fun of it. Give me a second. So yeah, here are the Joy-Cons, each of which are connected to the strap, and yeah, they feel pretty comfortable. They're nice and weighty. They don't feel like they're, you know, they don't feel like they're cheap. They actually kind of feel good quality, but of course, you know, I already know that at least this one's going to start drifting soon, but that's beside the point. Let's go ahead and see what these actually look like on the Switch, and as you can see, here's what it looks like with the actual Joy-Cons attached. I actually really like this color combination. Yeah, I really like the contrast between at least a darker blue and a dark purple. It isn't like neon-y, which, well, cool and all, it's not my preferred cup of tea. But yeah, anyways, let's go ahead and actually get the game up and running before I end the video. Alright, it registered that, but of course I gotta register my gold points. And there we are, we got the gold points, which is all I ever asked for. But now to get the game running. Guess that means it's up and running. And here it is, the game's up and running. Looks like it's ready to go, so I guess that's about it. I'll just go ahead and put the Switch back in the game on the shelf, and then I'll end the video. But yeah, that's about all I have for you guys. I hope you all like, subscribe, and maybe leave a comment down below. Till next time, my friends.